Guys, before this video starts, please let me know what you think of this thumbnail that I made for this video. I'm using a new editing software to make it, so let me know what you think. Thank you. But anyway, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is VastCobra, and today I'm going to be showing you my loadout, how to use this loadout to get you tons of wins. So I use a LMG and SMG build. So I use the PKM with the monolithic suppressor. Now that is recommended to use as it has sound suppression and damage range. So something to keep in mind. I also use a laser to help guide it. Does what it does. And for the scope, I use the Solo Zero NVG Enhanced, which is a thermal scope, which also has zoom on it, so it's very handy. The only drawback is you can't see anyone that's cold-blooded with it, but majority of your targets you'll be able to see. I also use the perk Fully Loaded, so it gives me max starting ammo. And I use the 200 round belt just for more ammo in my gun, because LMGs do fire a lot. And if you want to see the paint, I use the Splinter Tundra, if you want it. I also then used a MP5 as my secondary weapon. So I have the, should have the monolithic suppressor on it. I don't put anything on my barrel. I have a laser on that. I have the Corp Combat Hollow Sight, which is actually quite good for close combat, which I use my SMG mainly for. I have the 45 mag rounds, really handy. And I've got the wounded one. So bullets cause target healing to be briefly delayed. So you can basically keep on shooting them without them healing up. It's quick. I also use, for my perks as well, there's a thing called specialists, which you can get. Hold on, I'll just show you. Which, if I go to more info, you'll see. So at level 29, specialist mode becomes available, so it gives you more perks. So I have double time, overkill, amped, cold-blooded. That should be tracker, sorry, and ghost as well. And I use C4 and a heartbeat sensor, because the heartbeat sensor you can use to try and see people near you, which is quite handy. So, in the middle of the game, you see this, a loadout drop. You want to get that, so I'm going to get mine. Then I'll quickly,
Enemy UAV overhead.
well, circle. And then I'll quickly jump into the circle. So you want to use your SMG to go faster, because you can move faster with your SMG.
I'll drive.
So, what you got to keep in mind is your LMG is heavier, so it slows you down. Your SMG, not as heavy, it's much faster. So my advice is when you're trying to run with your SMG. However, once you're no longer running, switch over to your LMG. Now, you'll notice the difference. You see the red laser and the green laser. That's the difference between the two lasers I showed earlier. Essentially, all what the green laser makes it so only you can see it, whereas others can't. Which is quite handy. I think the only people that can see it is people with thermals. But you see there how that guy, barely visible without a scope, with a scope becomes very, very visible. So your LMG is from long to medium range distance, whereas your SMG is close range because of the firepower. That's my loadout. That's what that scope looks like. The paint jobs, or I think they're the same. So the only bad thing about this is you can see smoke. So either that means there's a smoke bomb someone's placed down, or it's just natural smoke. You're able to see majority of your targets as long as they're haven't got the cold blooded perk, which basically makes it so you can't see them in the thermal. The other thing is other things do show up, so you got to be kind of careful as to what you're looking at. Even if you've got another pal playing with you who's got a sniper, you can use so say that heat ray over there was a player, I could like that, and a teammate could shoot with a scope in that direction to try and get him. It's quite good for seeing through smoke grenades as well. It's quite handy. The other option you have is, for example, if I just go into here, the Bucum the Bucum Mark 9. That's quite popular with people. I'm not so much. I mean, I probably will. Looking at the stats, I'm probably best to stay where I am because a lot of them haven't got the best. And the other one you might be better off going with is the MG34. That's actually got quite good stats. But again, have the same options as you see here. Monolith Expressor. Now, this is what I need to say. The 5MW laser, no other players could see, so I reckon that is personal only. But I mean, it's not a bad looking gun. Some people don't like the stock. I like it with the standard stock just to keep accuracy up. Put an underbarrel if you've got one. I don't put one myself personally. I don't think you need it. You don't have to have it in this way. You could, technically speaking, use this same loadout, these kind of same rough options, with any other kind of LMG. I personally say LMGs are the go-to because they use the same amount of bullets as an AR. They're just heavier, but they do more damage majority of the time, and they have slightly better range. So personally, experiment to see which one you like best standard. So out of all these ones I unlocked, I like the PKM the most, as you can see, since it's level 49. I have an SMG as your secondary. If you don't like LMGs, go ARs. That kind of same. You might be better off just typing up on YouTube, just watch different videos of people doing with, say, for example, the M4A1
see what people are experimenting with that, see which one you think is the best, and play about. But LMG is the go-to weapon. And eventually, you'll see, once you get good guns like these, you get these attachments. Majority of the time, you'll see this little thing popping up in the bottom of your bar. And that's when you know it's working fine. Because you'll get that, not all the time, because there is some human error, but you'll get that majority of the time. And trust me, I've got quite a few wins because of this setup. If you are looking to get these weapon upgrades fastly, I would recommend using Mini Royale. It's a close combat game, tons of kind of killing, shooting. It's basically a big XP grind. Battle Royale's more for when you've got these kind of weapons set up. I don't play plunder quads. I've not really enjoyed that, but definitely, you're starting out, you want to level up a gun really quickly, Mini Royale. You get lots of wins from Mini Royale dead easily. In about a day I can get quite a few, but I eventually do rack up. And as well, when this video goes out, I believe the Battle Pass will have renewed, so make sure to go and check that out, because they probably have some quite a few new things on it. Personally, I haven't bought the Battle Pass because I don't really see the point in buying this Battle Pass, but the free stuff is actually quite good. If you want to see me showing off another type of build, whether that being a full-on AR build, shotgun, sniper, a riot one as well, like a riot build as well, pistol, explosive, that's another one that's quite popular as well. But I make sure to do Mini Royale. The leveling up is dead easy with Mini Royale. Anyhow guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and goodbye. Thanks again.